Hello, it's George with Western German Shepherds. We're here this morning with Prada and her litter. They're 3 weeks old today. Before we go further, I would just ask you to subscribe, please, if you have not. Like, share, comments, questions. I would appreciate all that there. As far as Prada's litter feeding, well, you can see how big they are. And Prada is no less patient with them and taking care of them than the first day they were born. So it's almost comical. I mean, for how big they are, nursing off of her. I usually cut the puppies off, wean them from the mom in a month. Some breeders do 5 weeks, and some probably do longer. And so, to me, as long as the mom will feed them, that's usually a good indicator. Once they get teeth, which I'm sure these guys have broken teeth, I put my finger in their mouth, but I think I can say that they have. Let me take a feel for this guy here. Let me see you. Yeah, just barely teeth coming through. So, another week or so, they'll definitely be prominent. When they're a month old, their teeth are every bit broke through the skin, and then it becomes painful, I guess, to the mom. She becomes reluctant to feed them, and then she bites their muzzles when they try to nurse off of her. And so, a natural process, and of course, we keep an eye on all that, and that's when we start to feed them ourselves. They take to that right away, food and water. Usually I start with the water first, and a few days later I go to the food. And, well, it's getting to that point for sure. And so I've done a few videos with these guys this week, and it just, between week 2 and week 3 is some major stuff that goes on there. They definitely open their eyes, and then they start to move around, and more I come in, I look at them, and they're sitting like a regular dog would sit, even though they're just puppies. So that's a very natural position, of course, but it's still curious at this stage to see that, and they're doing that, like I said, more and more. So they just sit there, and I'd love to know what they're thinking. They just look around, and they're calm. I'm envious. And so, anyway, I hope you enjoy this video here. It's very telling of the whole mother and puppy litter relationship here, and it's really quite incredible. And you'll never hear me shy away from saying it's the hand of God and His creation and His purpose, and reproducing, and just from one generation to the next. And it's nothing short of that, and it's quite spectacular, really. As familiar as I am with it, it's just really couldn't be any more obvious that God is behind all creation and all life, and certainly when you see this type of thing here, they say, or they ask, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? I can assure you that the chicken came first, because the egg could not survive. And I know that's clear to everyone, but maybe not, and I would have it made clear to you today, because it just is not a possibility. And so, of course, the parents had to come first, so the newborn could survive, be protected and fed and all that. And so that's just by the way, and I usually do think about that, especially when the puppies are nursing. And so it's an incredible thing, and people of all stripes and sizes and beliefs, they see the handiwork of God, whether they acknowledge it or not. Well, that's up to them. But I do appreciate you watching, And above all, the Lord bless you as you trust Him today. And until next time, you take care.